Some breaking news just in. Spain, Portugal and Morocco will be hosting the 2030 World Cup after coming from behind to shock massive favourites Uruguay and Argentina in the final round of voting. All three teams will be guaranteed a group stage spot, with Morocco also announcing massive investment into youth to secure their place in the bid. With Nigeria hoping to go far next year in 2026, this could be a really exciting time for African football. With host cities including Madrid, Lisbon and Casablanca, I'm sure the 2030 World Cup will be one to remember. That's right, it's time for a second attempt at winning the World Cup for our Pentagon Challenge. I'm sure you know the process by now, but we've won all three Champions Leagues and the MLS, so the World Cup is the only thing standing in our way and completing this challenge. We're going to be going hard for this tournament. For the 3 seasons since we won the Champions League, we've been managing with Real Madrid with the goal of bringing through as many Spanish, Portuguese and Moroccan players as possible, with the end goal of winning this 2030 World Cup on home soil. So let's head straight to the training pitch and introduce some of our squad. Starting with the most important members of our squad, we have, of course, Achraf Hakimi. He's now 32 years old and he'll be captaining our squad. We also have Kassim Ibrahim, who plays like a young Mohamed Salah on the right wing. And finally, we have the defensive rock himself, Mustafa Hassan, stopping every shot that goes on target. While we have actually picked the nation we're going to be using today, I did rely on ChatGPT to choose our formation and tactics. I asked it for an iconic tactic, and we definitely got one. The first team we were going to be unleashing our tiki-taka on was going to be Brazil, a squad that was made up of a lot of youth players from our time back when we were Flamengo manager. There was still a few big names from real life in there too, like Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo both starting on the wings, but we had our own big names, Hakimi, Ali and Ibrahim. They were all in the starting 11 for this opening match of the 2030 World Cup. We had players like Uhani, of course, Ahmed in midfield bossing it. With passes like that early on, El Nesri tried something absolutely special. That would have been a ridiculous goal. Hassan showed exactly what he's all about, a really tough challenge, winning the ball too. We had a couple of chances where maybe we could have had better finishing from our midfielders, but they're not in the team to finish chances, they're in the team to create chances. With passes like that out to our fullback, Ahmed would get the ball turned, play it to El Nesri. Him on the turn, he couldn't quite get the ball in the back of the net, but we were making so many chances. El Nesri to Louza out to Ibrahim. His shot again really should be on target. That's a really bad shot from Ibrahim. Header back across to Uhani. He's on the volley. Oh my god, he's managed to find the side netting. A nice curled volley. Questionable celebration, but maybe he's just happy to be playing at home. But still, look at the technique on that to blast it past the Brazilian goalkeeper. Ali to Louza. His shot's on target this time. They are getting better at shooting Morocco, but unfortunately still 1-0. Hakimi down the wing, pulls it back to Ali. Ali's shot, and then the deflection, and then the rebound. Militao just getting a foot in the way. Ibrahim's chip can't quite finish off the game, but it's going to be 1-0, and Morocco have won their first game of the 2030 group stage. This is the only match of the group stage they'll be playing at home, the other two both being played in Spain. But still, that was a tough performance. They absolutely dominated Brazil on shots, passing and possession. And Hassan also fired some warning shots to every striker in the tournament. If you want to get past him, you're going to get a broken ankle. Anyway, Denmark were the next team to play against Morocco. Technically a home game for Denmark. I'm not too sure why, but look at this passing from Morocco. The ball's found Ali. It's ricocheted up, but he's found the net, past the goalkeeper, 1-0 up after just 7 minutes. Denmark, of course, not going to be as good as Brazil, so the 2-0 lead after 24 minutes made us feel pretty comfortable about getting the win in this one. Of course, the big danger for Denmark is going to be Rasmus Højlund, but his only real shot was that, a chip that was offside anyway, but it was saved by our goalkeeper. This is what we want to see though, slick passing, finding Unahi. He's through one-on-one, it should be 3-0, but unfortunately it's going to stay 2-0. And it's not going to stay 2-0 for too much longer though, because this cross found the back of the net Bidstrup with a decent header, and we were seriously worried for 15 minutes, but thankfully we just about kept the win. And we'd go on to beat Ivory Coast too. It was a 1-0 win, we'd rotated our squad, but suddenly we were through to the round of 16 against a pretty weak Wales side. Look at these two teams. We have a lot more pace, a lot more strength, a lot of a younger team as well, and if we can beat Wales, we're guaranteed a game against either Italy or Hungary. So it was going to be a pretty decent matchup either way. But early on, Ibrahim would win the ball back, cuts inside, and just like Mohamed Salah used to do for Liverpool a decade ago, would find the side netting. Hakimi would beat Brennan Johnson. Lauza would give it to Unahi. Ahmed back to Lauza. Lauza to Ali, back to Lauza. Finds Hakimi out on the wing. It's been deflected and it's fallen to a Morocco striker, 2-0. Ibrahim now outside the box. Oh God, that is such a good finish. No wonder he's celebrating. Take the salute, take the applause. That's by far the best goal we've scored in this tournament so far. Ibrahim, the goal scorer, finds Hakimi. His cross goes straight in over the goalkeeper. That's definitely a cross. That's not a shot, but he'll probably claim it was. It's a 4-0 lead now for Morocco in the first half. This could be a demolition. Good defending there from Hassan. The goalkeeper was beaten, but, just about kept the ball out of his own goal, keeping the clean sheet. Ibrahim, back heel now to Saeed. Saeed to Ali. Oh, it could have been a goal again. Ali on the wing. Can he pull it back? He can. Amraoui, the ball's going to deflect. Savage is a Wales counter-attack on now. No, the press from Morocco is too good. Ali, the striker Ali that is, not the winger, goes on to celebrate, and that's going to be a 5-1 win for Morocco. There was a late goal for Wales, but, not too important in the scheme of things. And that meant we are rewarded with a game against Italy. Of course, we did play against these when we were manager of Nigeria, so we knew what we needed to do. You have to be physical, you have to look out for Moise Kean's dribbling, and you have to try and score as many goals early on because they do have a lot of stamina. Well, Chiesa would put them 1-0 up, and they had a serious chance of going 2-0 up right here. Cancelleri getting saved well by Ali in goal, but after half an hour, it's finally time for some attacks of our own. Ahmed being so unselfish with a perfectly weighted back heel to Lauza to make us equalise. Our press worked really well again here. Our left back got forwards, got the cross in. Ali jumped highest, but it would bounce just wide of the post. Hassan would be dedicated on keeping the ball out, keeping it 1-1 at the other end. What a legend he's turning out to be for Morocco. Ali out to Hakimi. He's got Ibrahim in the middle. His shot can't quite beat Donnarumma. And again, it's Ali through one-on-one. He's going to chip it over Donnarumma, and he's found the top corner. The question is, are Morocco going to go for a third goal, or are they going to try and defend the 1-goal lead? Well, knowing Morocco, we're going to be going for another goal, of course. Going still, full-out attack. Ibrahim with the skills out wide. Hakimi pulls it back to the edge of the box, and that shot, good shot, on target, but well saved by Donnarumma. Italy corner comes in, and they're right back with the overhead kick. That would have been absolutely spectacular of an equaliser, but it's looking like it's all Morocco right now. The next goal scorer is probably going to be someone like Ibrahim, but not with shots like that. Out to the fullback though, he can't quite keep it in. And Morocco really needed to clear the ball there, but Keane's got it. Hassan wins it back, but can't get rid of it. Raspadori puts him on the floor, and with 1 minute beyond what the referee said would be extra time, it's going to be a 2-2 equaliser for Italy. Raspadori there with the equalising goal. And not long into extra time, he would get the goal that would put them ahead. So 5 minutes into extra time, and it's all uphill now for Morocco. They needed a goal ASAP. El Nesri would get through one-on-one, and he would find that goal. So with 100 minutes gone, it's 3-3, and after 120 minutes, it would still be 3-3, which of course only meant one thing: a penalty shootout. In this challenge, we have a pretty good record with penalty shootouts, so let's hope it extends to this game as well. 1-1 already, so that's 2 goals, 1 goal for each team. Raspadori, of course, scored twice in normal time and his penalty. Attacking midfielder Saeed gets the ball into the back of the net. Ravella went down the middle, and we did stay there, but we couldn't quite get a hand on it. Ibrahim would score a nice goal into the top corner. 4-3 after Notto scores his. And Nesri would put his in the top corner, unsavable penalty. Tommaso Baldanzi would step up, and it would be saved by Ali, which meant all the pressure right now was on Morocco. You could see the stands were actually shaking because the fans were so nervous. Saeed would step up, goes top corner, Donnarumma doesn't even dive, and that's going to be a 5-4 penalty win for Morocco, meaning they are through to the semi-finals of the World Cup, where they would be playing against Netherlands. So this is another team that's never won the World Cup. Of course, Morocco did get this far in the 2022 World Cup, and players like Hakimi and En-Nesyri, they have experience of what it's like to lose in the semi-final, so they'll definitely be sharing with some of the younger members of this team, trying to get them into that final so they have a real chance of winning the World Cup. This is going to be one of the most important battles. Gakpo, 88 rated versus Hakimi, 87 rated, and Hakimi has already been booked. Header comes in, it's parried across the goal, it's going to fall back to the Morocco though on the edge of the box, and the shot's blocked. Decent start that for Morocco. Loser, he finds Ibrahim, finds Hakimi, gets his shot off, palm just wide, could have been a goal for sure. So that's going to be 0-0 at halftime. Both teams making lots of mistakes on the ball, both obviously looking very nervous. Ali out the wing, can he pull it back? He goes for the chip rather than a pass along the floor. Needed a bit more composure, I think. De Jong finds Xavi Simons, and that's gone over the bar. Could have found the top corner very easily. Hakimi finds Ali. Ali to Ali. It's going to rebound though to Unahi. And are Holland going to get away with it? Yes, they are. Netherlands clear the ball. Malacia tries a bit of skill, but he's run straight into Ibrahim. He's got a runner in front of him. Is he going to find it? He's going to go alone. A long shot saved just wide by Verbruggen. Good save that. So just a few minutes left in the game right now. And Frankie de Jong, he's through 1-on-1. Big mistake there from Hassan. Can he score? Oh, he's missed the post by about 2 inches. What a disaster that is for the Netherlands. And that is going to mean this game is going to extra time at 0-0. Really boring extra time so far. No real chances, but chance here for Morocco. Ali gets the ball, goes around the player, plays it along the floor this time, and En-Nesyri finds the net. It's 1-0 to Morocco with 1 minute of extra time going. They thought it was going to go to penalties again, but they have found that breakthrough goal in literally the last minute of the game. Morocco fans absolutely loving this because, of course, the game taking place in Morocco. And it looks like there's going to be one last Netherlands attack. Can they weather the storm? Kawani gets the ball, finds Ali. He's just going to hit it as far as he can. And Morocco are through to their first ever FIFA World Cup final. The first African team to ever play in a FIFA World Cup final. And we're about to find out who they will be playing. Some big names knocked out already, like Argentina and Spain, the other hosts being knocked out, which means it's going to be Morocco versus Belgium in the FIFA World Cup final. Just looking at the squad, it's not actually that worrying to face this kind of Belgian team. I'd say Brazil and Italy both had better squads, and we played them ages ago in the tournament. One thing we should be worried about though is Belgium played both Portugal and Spain, the two other hosts, on the route to the final and beat both. So hopefully they won't make it a hat-trick by knocking us out in the World Cup final. Hakimi puts the ball out for a corner. Belgium with the first chance of the game. Goalkeeper gets there, catches the corner. Great goalkeeping. And he's going to unleash a fast kick. And is Ali going to be away? I think he's against Openda, the striker, back covering. And Openda just about has enough pace to stop Ali from getting a nice, easy early chance. Vermeeren through 1-on-1. Goes to the right of the goal. If he goes across the goalkeeper, I think he's probably going to score there. Unahi finds Ali. Little jink. Does a nice 1-2 with other Ali. But this time, the defender gets there just in front of him yet again. Good turn there from Ali. Hits it. That would have been one of the best World Cup final goals of all time. But unfortunately for Morocco, goes over the bar. Ali finds the fullback, finds Unahi. Ali hits it on the turn. He was born in Belgium and he scored against his own country. No wonder he doesn't celebrate. The Belgium-born Moroccan puts Morocco 1-0 up at half-time. Great scenes here from the African team. They're fighting for this title. They want to become the World Cup winners more than Belgium, and you can really tell from how they're playing. Yuri Telemans finds Vertessen, finds Openda. Great defending there from Hassan and Saeed. Ali, he finds Hakimi. Hakimi's found Ibrahim in the middle, 1-on-1. I think he's going to go around the goalkeeper. Oh, he can't quite get there. Dennis with a decent save, just blocking the run. And Vertessen, he's through 1-on-1. He missed one earlier. He's missed again. This is like Robben in the 2010 World Cup final. Stroikens turns. He's got Vertessen. Oh, Hassan cuts it out before he gets a third go at scoring. Luca Oyen on the wing. Is he going to get to Openda? He is. He's got Vertessen. Another great interception from Hassan, but he's been taken out. Vertessen tries to go into the box. Saeed on the cover. I think a combination of the goalkeeper and Saeed is going to keep that out of the net. So 5 minutes to go now. Morocco on probably their last attack of the game. Ibrahim finds Ali. Ali again, he nearly scored a second against his own nation. And it's going to be a 5-man substitution for Morocco now. The 88th minute, they're wasting time. And also, they're trying to secure this win, the 1-0 win, which they have done. Morocco are World Cup champions, the first African team. It also means we have completed the first Pentagon challenge that's ever been uploaded to YouTube on FIFA, so that's kind of like a world record when you think about it. But Morocco have won the World Cup. I hope you really enjoyed this series. I've had so much support, so many more views and subscribers and comments and likes and everything than I ever expected when I put the first episode up there. I wasn't even sure if I was going to complete the series, but thanks to you guys, you've inspired me to do it, and hopefully you've enjoyed the stories that I've tried to make up along the way, some of the editing we've done. I hope you've really enjoyed this series as much as I did making it. There's been a couple of times where maybe it wasn't so interesting, but thank you if you watched every single minute of this challenge for doing exactly that. And we see Hakimi maybe doing a bit of a magic trick there by not actually holding the World Cup but celebrating with it. Thank you to everyone who commented use Morocco for this challenge, because obviously they did really well in 2022, so it was super fun to use some of those players in 2030. Maybe it won't actually be in Morocco and Spain and Portugal, probably in real life it will be in Argentina and Uruguay, but still, I enjoyed every minute of this save. Thank you all for watching. Share the playlist with someone if you think they'd enjoy it, because every one of these videos is now in a playlist. You can watch them in the order that I intend them to be viewed in, but of course, no stress if you watch them in some random order or maybe skip the Asian Champions League and stuff. There's the winning goal in the World Cup final in Portugal. Thank you all for watching. Cheers and goodbye.